We
Yeah,
live.
live.
We live, God. You know how I do. Gotta put the instrumental, bro.
We live,
It's your
man. We
boy,
live.
TC Talks, TC Fitness. And I'm back
Sure.
at it again with another live stream. Today we have my boy Elvis back in the building, God.
Yo, it's your boy Dan on the tube. Subscribe, like my videos, check it out. It's some real shit, real content for any young dude that's trying to better himself. Trust me on that, 100%, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Trust
sir.
me
So
on that, man. I'm telling you, bro.
I
Let's
definitely
go.
want to
What's
say
good,
thank you.
Juan?
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining the live stream tonight. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody that's tuning in on the live stream right now, I hope you guys enjoyed your day today. All praise to the Most High for another day. Let's leave yesterday in the past and let's focus on today. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, E, for turning in. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Please make sure you guys smash that like button as you're into the live stream so that this live stream is able to reach more people. You know what I'm saying? Today, we got a good live stream for y'all. We're gonna be here for a solid hour, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have E, tell you guys about his no fap semen retention journey so far. Cause I see my boy been on a solid streak, and I see him putting out the
Real
content.
time.
So please, if y'all rock out with me, please make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? E, you wanna tell them a little something?
Yeah, man. Yo, day 35. I'm feeling hella good. My boy FLETCH wants to join. I gotta send him the link. Hold on.
All right, send it to
Let
him.
me
Send it
send
to
him
him.
the link and then I'm gonna come back to y'all. Hold
All
on.
right, but.
Hold on, bro. My
But
bad.
shout out to Juan, shout out to JBase. I appreciate y'all. Please make sure y'all smash that like
TC.
button, share this live stream. The more you guys share the live stream, the more it reaches more people. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna leave and then join
All right,
back
bet.
right away.
Bet. But like I said, today we got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I put in the title "Stop Fapping Your Brain Away" is because men, are still suffering with the fapping their brain away. You feel me? You literally fapping all your DNA and all the things that you need that's stored in your body away. And it's like when I see men that are trying to make the change and at least better themselves, you know what I'm saying? At least try to break the addiction. I always want to bring them on my channel because I always want them to speak about their journey and speak about how this has helped them become a better man. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yo, what's going on, fellas? What is going on, man? Day 35 of senior retention. It's amazing. Listen, man, I've been wearing the same sweater for for a minute now, and I gonna lie, I'll be watching this shit. But here's the thing, though. This is not to bash it up. This is just to tell y'all how confident I am. I could be wearing the same clothes, the same hat. I could have no shape up, and I'm still feeling good, bro. Because that's just what senior retention does, man. I'm over here. I was trying to feed the birds today. Like I'm on some old man shit, bro. You feel me? Like I'm trying to put out to the universe so the universe can come back to you put out to the universe, you put out good energy to the universe will bless you back. Trust me on that 100%. But day 35 and everything has been going extremely good. I'm able to connect to the Most High on a different level, and that's the most important thing, fellas. Real shit. I'm telling y'all,
That's
man.
what I was gonna ask you too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you so far, right, throughout these 35 days, what have you learned about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Because I tell y'all not before you answer the question, hold on, before you answer the question.
Yeah.
I tell y'all all the time. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's up to you if you want to count the days. That's up to you, right? But what are you learning from each day about self, and what are you doing in order to transmute your energy into a better version of self, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, man. The main thing that I'm learning is that the brain is extremely important, man. Whatever you take in, you put out, So you got to be careful because, like I said on one of my videos, I said that semen retention, man, it's a great practice if you're constantly thinking positive thoughts, and the brain is very important. And I noticed that on the semen retention streak, whatever I think constantly or whatever is in my brain constantly is what I put out, if that makes sense. So semen retention basically it amplifies it basically just amplifies what you already have. I have a lot of good energy, so it's amplifying that 100%. And what was the other question? Because you had two. You said what I learned
Now,
about myself.
what have you been doing to transmute your energy throughout these days?
Yes. Yeah, man. Bro, I've been doing a lot, bro. I've been playing a lot of basketball. I've been working out as much as I can. Like, I'm talking about a lot. I mean, my job is already a workout. So when I come home from working, which I only work 4 days a week, I'm already exhausted. So that's enough for me to transmute my energy. But I think the main thing you guys got to do is just stay active as much as you can, man. That's the best way to transmute your energy, bro. And while you stay active, your brain your brain heals faster. Your brain heals faster from the dopamine rush that you got from pornography, man.
Absolutely, I respect that.
Yeah, man. Real shit.
I respect that.
Right.
Damn, I definitely had a question for you, but I low key lost it just now. I
Hey.
had a question. It was here. I low key lost it. It's gonna come back to me.
Yo, man. Can I talk?
Hold on. Now, hold on.
Yeah.
Juan said, do you guys feel more connected to the higher power when you are retaining versus when not? Of course.
Man.
You always feel
100%.
connected to the higher power. And I'll
100%.
answer this question first, E, and then I'll let you piggyback. So
Go ahead, bro.
for self, I tell you guys, right? Speaking for myself and for my journey throughout, semen retention and NoFap, I tell y'all all the time, number one, never try to be perfect on this journey, right? Number two, this whole journey is about self-discovery. You're discovering yourself, you're discovering your weaknesses, you're discovering your strengths. You know what I'm saying? You're discovering what you're good at, you're discovering what you need to improve on, right?
Yeah.
On this journey as a man, when we sit there and we slip up, right? We may feel as if, oh my gosh, everything is gonna go wrong in my life, and oh my gosh, God is gonna be mad at me. But in reality, God is just trying to see how true you are, how real you are, to trying to better yourself as a man. You feel me? And really keep that connection. Because I tell y'all this all the time. Y'all gotta ask God to help y'all throughout this journey. You know what I'm saying? You have to ask God to guide you in order to, break this addiction when it comes down to watching pornography and fapping your brain away. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like throughout life, you're always supposed to keep that connection with God, right? But when you're constantly fapping to this screen, you're gonna be disconnected from the source in general. Not even just it's not even retaining or not, bro. If you don't get out of this habit right now, you're furthering your connection to the higher power, bro. You gotta break this habit in order to have that strong connection to the higher source. Hold on, I think FLETCH is right here too.
Yo.
That's my boy FLETCH.
What's good, FLETCH? What's good, Brody?
What's good, fam? How y'all doing, man?
Appreciate you
Doing
doing
great.
live stream, bro. Appreciate you doing live stream.
All good, bro.
Yeah, man. So TC, you finished with your answer?
But yeah, y'all don't want to be. Now I'm just about to finish off. Y'all don't want to
All
be
right.
fapping your life away to this screen and think that oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a strong connection with the universe, because in reality you're not. You gotta break this addiction first in order to get it. Keep it real. But go ahead, E.
Yeah, man. I like how you said that, man. You could always connect to the Most High, no matter if you're, in my opinion, no matter if you're relapsing, no matter if you're, still doing drugs, no matter if you're probably doing the worst thing a human being could do, because the Most High knows that you're not perfect, but He really wants to see if you're trying to change, and this is why semen retention is like one of the best things you can do to connect with the Most High, because the two hardest things to control is food and sex. Those are the two hardest disciplines. Those are two hardest things to discipline. And when you fast, I already said, when you fast, man, the amazing things, the signs that you get from the Most High are amazing. But also when you practice semen retention, and it's God has His eyes on you when you're practicing semen retention. When you're the 1% and you're trying to battle your lust, trust me, God has His eyes on you. Even if you don't believe in a higher power, somehow the universe will still send blessings your way, because that happened to me when I didn't believe in a higher power and I was practicing SR. It happened to me, and but when you practice, the more you practice semen retention, you'll know there's a higher power. You'll want to seek him out. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, what's going on, FLETCH, man? Y'all gotta subscribe to.
Yo, FLETCH, you wanna piggyback on that, FLETCH?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get this camera thing to stay still. If y'all don't, I know I'm fumbling around, bro. But
No, you good. You good.
I'm gonna just hold it. But yeah, man, no fat, bro. Masturbation, the whole nine. Kill it, kill it, kill it. It's bad for the soul, man. And you know, us as humans, you know, we want to feel that feeling, which is sex, but at the same time, God gave us the gift of masculinity, and I'm gonna say this over and over and over on every show I enter. I feel like God gifted us the gift of masculinity, and I feel like why are we fapping and why are we busting? Why are we wasting it? You feel me? When we could use that special source of energy to something else, like to
Right.
better us in life. I'm not against sex. I'm not anti chicks or none of that. I love women, but at the same
Amen.
time, at the same time, I just feel like we can be better in ourselves with that source of energy as much as possible, you know?
Exactly, and I'm a add on to that, man. I'm glad you said that because I don't want to put anybody to any young person out there. I don't want y'all to think that semen retention is something that you do, forever. That you're supposed to do forever. That you're never supposed to have sex, and that's not what I preach. I always preach
Facts.
this, man. Ain't nothing wrong with females because at the end of the day, man, females and males. Believe it or not, female is born to be with a man, and the man is born to be with a female. Believe it or not, you may call me a simp, but it's the truth,
Facts.
and
Facts.
it's just the truth. It's just
Yes,
nature.
bro. Stop listening to these red pill
Yeah,
channels.
I know,
And
man,
look,
but
remember what I said
yeah,
earlier? I got a question, right? It came back to me. It came back
right,
to me. It's for you, E. It's a question for you.
yeah.
Let me know when I can ask it.
I'm
Oh,
waiting. I'm waiting ahead.
nah, hey, I was just going. You could ask it right now. You can ask it right now. Cool. I don't. I'm done with I was
So,
doing.
I seen your reaction video about
Yep.
AMS, right? I respect you
Mhm.
for that. Thousand
Yes,
percent.
I'm
sir.
gonna pick. I'm gonna
But I want to
piggyback
talk
on
about it
something you
on the
saying
live
too.
stream.
Yeah,
So
you gonna get it for Fletch.
okay,
I
go
want to
ahead.
talk about it on the live stream, right?
Facts. Facts.
So, what's your feedback on AMS saying that semen retention community, no fat community is too passionate about what we talk about and
Yeah.
all this extra stuff? What's your feedback on that? I'm gonna give my 2 cents too, but I want to hear yours.
Yeah. All right. So the thing with AMS, man, look, it's coming from a guy that used to watch his videos all day, every day, and this is not a bash to AMS at all, at
Mm-hmm.
all. But you see, AMS, when it comes to him talking about semen retention, he needs to stay out of it because he does not know what he's talking about. And I'm not. Everything else, when he talks about female nature, when he talks about getting females,
Thank you,
he can.
bro.
Yeah, he can look. When he talks about getting females, he
Yeah.
can. That's his lane. But semen retention is not his lane. It's not for him because
Facts,
he's
fam.
not in that
I'm from
vibration.
New
You
Orleans,
feel me?
fam.
Yeah. He's not in that vibration. He's not trying to, me. I feel like a lot of semen retention content creators, we're more spiritual. We're all about trying to connect with the universe, trying to connect with the Most High, and trying to better ourselves. And AMS, he's still not gonna lie. I mean, you may call me kind of what should I say? Like I don't want to sound cliche, but not gonna lie, he's still kind of stuck in the matrix. And that's a big. It's matrix is a big word, and I gotta explain. I will explain it to y'all. I will make a video, but my fault. My fault if I'm rambling. Let me finish real quick. I was
Nah,
gonna
you
say.
good, bro. Talk.
Listen, man. The thing with AMS, he preaches having sex with like what 50 women a whole month, 50 women a week. Like that's not honestly, that's all to me. That's more of his ego. You know, he's too stuck in his ego, and he's not.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's not natural at all. I don't care what nobody says. You're not supposed to be fucking 50 women a week, my nigga. You just gonna catch them. To be honest, what I preach is that semen retention. You practice while you're single. You practice semen retention as much as you can until you find that one girl that you feel like you can connect with and you can build with for a long period of time. And that's the point of semen retention. You know what I'm saying?
A
So,
higher level.
AMS, he's on a
Mm-hmm.
different level. But yeah, I'm done. He's on a different time.
Now, only thing I would say before you talk, Fletch, the only thing I would
Yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah. No doubt.
and this is not to, you know what I'm saying? This is not to use his name for no clout. At the end of the day, bro, I don't know people. I'm not here to use nobody's name for clout. I just go based off. It's like a reaction. It's based off of what I've seen, right?
Yeah.
Shout
Facts.
out to both of them. I don't care, right? I don't care. Shout out to AMS and shout out to Austin Denham. Shout out to both of them. But The way that I feel is, number one, you have a big platform, right? If you're here to help men, help men. You ain't helping no
Right.
man by telling them, by number one, still calling women out of their name. You're still calling women a B word. You're still degrading women. You're still calling them,
Exactly.
bro. That's not helping men in no way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
Because you have teenagers watching your channel, and you got men that are in their early 20s that catch on to these things, and they love to, oh, because AMS said it, or because Epic Code said it, we're gonna do it, knowing that these men live their own lives. That's number one. Number two, you living in the ego state as a man, right? You're never gonna keep yourself happy. Point blank,
Never.
period. AMS is older than all of us, and I'm pretty sure we're more mature than him, right? It just goes to show that you can have money, you can have a car, you can have whatever you want, but internally you're still not happy. I read through people, bro. I could tell he's not happy, right? Because no matter how many
He's not.
women he may get down with, at the end of the day, that's still not satisfying him because he still need more and more and more. You got to make it make sense. That's why these men always bashing women on the internet every day, and it's click, click, click. You know, everybody want to watch the videos, and they can't think for themselves. They want to know. We got to listen to these people so much that we can't think for ourselves. No. At the end of the day, bro, be your own man. Think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's literally that serious. You don't have to let somebody else think for you. You don't have to follow a freaking channel for them to think for you, because that individual is living their own life. When they not on YouTube, what you think they doing? You got to keep it real. You feel me? So there's ways that you can manifest a positive relationship and not think that she for the streets and she's a hoe and she's a B-word. As a man, if you don't ever get out of that mentality, you're going to be 50 and 60 and 70 by yourself, lonely, and your life is going to be like this. Just like this. While everybody else may see happy relationships, and they may actually really be happy and not faking it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, don't get me wrong, bro. Some women, they be wild. So do some men. They be wilding, bro. Nigga, it's humans. It ain't no, it's humans, bro. We be wilding. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, there comes a point in time where you got to just simmer down with all that and want to change for the betterment of self. You feel me? That's why we learning the value of our sexual energy. Why is it so hard for us? It's because we ain't never know it. We ain't never know it. That's why it's so hard for us to really take this stuff serious and really, really, really let it show us what it can do for us. You know what I'm saying? But don't ever think if you're a content creator that's talking about some shit and no fact, never think that you're too passionate. Because at the end of the day, you're helping people out. You should never be too passionate about helping people out. You know what I'm saying? But guys, that's my fault.
Exactly.
Nah, I agree with you, but I also can agree and disagree, right? And I'm gonna say
100%,
this.
my bad. 100%, Juan. 100%. I like that comment. My bad. Real quick, I love that comment, Juan. That was a great comment. Go ahead.
I'm reading the comment. Yeah, but I was saying is I can agree and disagree, right? I like AMS. I like the red pill community, but I don't use everything from the red pill community, right? I use some of their tactics, but I'm not fully red pill. So I won't even pretty much call myself red pill. With me, it's all about having game, and game meaning having game in all interactions in life, not with just women. Let's just move women out the equation for right now, right? Just having game in general for you to carry yourself as a man. So I can understand where AMS is coming from, because he had to grind, level up, get knocked down, get turned down by women. Probably got fired, walked in the rain to work when he didn't have a car, had to
all go
bust
through
the
it, though.
bus.
We
Right,
all go
facts.
through it.
100% facts. He's no greater than us. Facts. But I feel, and I may be wrong, I feel like AMS felt like I had to level myself up and grind myself up. I had to do it by myself. I had to pick those heavy weights up when those shorties wasn't talking to me. So I had to do this and grind by myself. So now that I'm up, you owe this to me.
Yes, sir.
Because you wasn't there at all when I was grinding. Where was you when I was shooting in the gym?
Yes, sir.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but for us calling women
9 times out of 10, a lot of these women ain't gonna be by your side when you be running.
Facts, 100%. Facts. And as far as him calling women B's and H's and disrespecting women, that's not my lane at all. It's a certain way that I feel like you could check women without blatantly disrespecting them and calling them out their names, right? But I feel like for him bashing the semen retention community, I feel like he look at us as like weirdos. It's because it's like, okay, we having all this fun, we having all this sex. You guys, y'all can just hold y'all nothing. I mean, it's a waste of time. We out here getting it. If I can, I'm gonna get it for you. Pretty much is what he's saying, I think. But I'm not gonna bash him. I just feel like that's just his way of thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as with that, I feel like he just had to level himself up to get where he at. And he like, hey, semen retention community, look, I see what y'all doing, but I'm over here doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I look at it.
Hey, I want to add on to everything you just said. My fault, TC. You want to go?
You good.
I'm good. All right, man. Yeah,
hit that like button, man. Hit that like button for my guy.
Smash that like button. Yo, FLETCH, 100%, man. Like I said, I mess with AMS because AMS, when he talks about self-improvement and stuff that actually help men out, he's 100%. He's 100% solid when it comes to that. 100% solid. But like I said, when it comes to semen retention, he doesn't know what he's talking about because at the end of the day, semen retention, you can use that as a tool to improve yourself. You can use that, and honestly, you'll improve yourself even faster. If you really want females, you don't have to pay for consultations. From AMS or from Steph is Cold.
And let me stop you right there.
Yeah,
I feel like when you gotta pay for those consults, I'm not even talking about watching the free stuff on YouTube and maybe subscribing to their Patreon, right? But I'm talking about I feel like when you gotta subscribe, I feel like you're the total weirdo guy that was in the back of the cafeteria line, didn't have any type of game. No offense.
And that's
just how I feel.
No,
those type of guys need those $1,000 consultations. Like, because if you have enough, not to cut you off, because if you have enough game just to get by a little, you don't even need that.
Yeah. No, and I agree 100%. And this is what I'm trying to tell people. Like, the best thing that you could do, first of all, if you're 100% right, because that's the whole point of a consultation. You're consoling somebody who's literally about to jump out the edge or jump off a building, or that's the whole point of consultation. You're consoling somebody. You're trying to stop him from doing, the things. Those are for people that are extremely, depressed or unhappy, or just, those are the lowest of the low people that need consultations. But for everybody else, you don't need a consultation. I say this, I think the best thing 100% to do, if you really want a female, bro, literally practice nofap, and here's why. This is the main reason why. When you're watching porn and you're masturbating, like I said, you're tricking your brain into thinking you're reproducing, and that's dangerous because you can replace pornography with a real female. As soon as you stop watching pornography and masturbating, your body itself, even if you don't work out, even if you don't do nothing, which I strongly do not advise to do. I feel like if you're on nofap, you should work out and you should improve yourself on all aspects of your life. Be more social and get yourself out.
Gotta work out every day.
You have
but I also feel like, you should work out. You should be on your grind, leveling up. But I also feel you shouldn't be going out your door looking for sex. I feel like sex should happen naturally.
No,
for instance, you do have sex, then you just having sex.
Exactly.
You not
Fornication.
I'm sorry.
Fornication. Yep.
Sorry about that. But what I'm saying is, when you doing the thing. So at least you didn't go out like a sucker, by grabbing yourself.
FLETCH. And that's how I lost my virginity after I went like 3 months of nofap when I was 17, and it happened naturally. And that's what I try to get people to start living that way. Stop watching porn and stop masturbating. Trust me, you will. Trust me, it's probably not going to happen the first month or the first 3 months, but you will have sex because it's a natural thing. It's supposed to happen naturally, like FLETCH said. And when you're improving yourself and you stop watching that porn, because like I said, porn can replace an actual female. That's what a lot of dudes are doing. Dudes need to get into the natural side of life instead of the unnatural. You get what I'm saying? If you know what I mean.
Meaning the internet, right? That's the unnatural
internet,
side of life, right?
You got to stop.
Let me piggyback on that. Let me piggyback on that.
Go ahead.
Let me piggyback on that. Cause you got dudes that be buying like the little sex dolls, right? And yo,
those dudes are far off.
And I still can't get over the fact that dudes really subscribe every month to somebody's OnlyFans. I still can't get over the fact that dudes, you just spending your money on something that's not even real in your reality. All it is a fantasy. in your mind, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and that means you far gone. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it should never get that deep. This is why we make these type of content. This is why we talk about these type of topics so that the men in our generation and like the you know the teenagers that are becoming men, they can learn because you don't want to be the weirdo that
In the
got
back of
sex
the
doll in your
cafeteria
crib, bro.
line
Like what's
that
going
Oh
never
God.
had
on, bro?
any,
Like,
that never
that's
talked to
not
any
normal.
girl his ever in life.
But
You don't want to be
Fletch,
that guy.
you know what's the problem with a lot of those dudes is that they, you know, because they're that way, they end up going to other platforms. Like I said, a lot of those dudes, a lot of dudes become psychos because they're the outcast of life. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So
Yeah, that
those are
yeah,
the
yeah,
out, those are the I'm talking about the dudes that you ever seen that guy that sits alone at the lunch table, but he look like he ready to kill somebody?
exactly.
And that's dangerous. And that's what I try to help those people out the most. If you're honestly, I'm not judging. If you're one of those type, if you feel like you're one of those type, come watch my channel. I 100% will
You
help
don't
you
have
out.
to be that, bro. You can
You don't
get
have
rid
to
of
be
that
that.
immediately. You just gotta
Yeah,
change
man.
your mindset, man.
You gotta
Big
change
facts.
your mind. You
You
gotta
gotta
change your
change your
mindset.
mindset, bro.
You gotta
For
do
real.
things. You can't just practice nofap and play video games all day. Hell no. That will never. Trust me, that will never work for any man. You have to be outside. You have to get active. That's the main important thing. That's why females don't
Be
like you,
active.
you weirdo dudes. You guys are
Be
Right.
playing video
active.
games all day. You guys think you could have sex if you fat, if you laying all day in bed, but you ain't even working out. The fuck
Facts.
you
One
think
of
you
the
could have sex? Fuck out of here.
one of his subscribers had a good point. The last guy, he was saying that he had a consultation and he ended up asking him questions that he already had the answer to, right?
Exactly.
You want to know the reason why you already have the answer, brother? Because the answers you already have them. Whatever you need is already installed inside of you already since
Already.
you was born, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you need is installed inside of you, bro. You have everything. So looking for outside sources. I'm not saying you can't get help from somebody or an insight from somebody. I'm not saying it or advice from somebody. But what I'm saying is God gave you your own intuition. He gave you your own thoughts. So me guessing he will want you to move off your own thoughts. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying? He gave
100%.
you it for a reason, bro. Don't waste it.
But that's how they get him though, Flush. That's how they get it. You see,
Those
Juan
two.
probably felt like, damn, yo, this guy's talking the realest shit ever. I need a consultation. I need to buy a consultation. Boom. That is
Mm-hmm.
how they get you. They want you to think that way, and that's the whole
Right.
scam with YouTube. And I'm not calling them. I'm not calling them I'm not calling them scams. Those
Mm-hmm.
content creators, they're not scammers, but what they are is that they're good businessmen. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's all a
Yeah.
business.
Cause
That
they
close
gotta
shit is
eat
all a
too. They
business.
gotta feed their family.
They gotta
Elvis, they
eat.
do.
Yeah.
And TC, he gotta feed his family too. So it's at the same time. I understand, when TC probably want to feed his family, he want to feed them, knowing that he gave his audience and his customers great advice, the right way. He not trying to bamboozle them. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, for us, like with AMS, I feel like, yeah, if that's his price, if it's $1,000 a consultation, if that's his price, then he's standing on it. This
Yeah.
information that I have is good enough to be worth maybe $1,000. So I can't knock it from that. If I can afford it, yes. If I can't, I'm gonna have to wait till I can afford it, or I'm gonna have to have another option. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I
Go
look
ahead,
at it.
TC.
Yeah. My intake on that is like, as a man, you gotta have a little bit more confidence in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta honestly, like, you could get advice for somebody, but you don't gotta pay thousands of dollars to get advice from them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're a person just like you. They bleed blood just like you. They probably, when they wake up in the morning, they probably use the bathroom just like you. They pee, just like they do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Sure.
like, they are you. Y'all just got different experiences, and your life's best teacher is what you go through in life. Your experiences on its own.
Mhm.
So for me to try to get advice from somebody, that's me saying to myself, this person has more power over my life than I do of my own, because I need this person to tell me something that I can tell myself.
I'm gonna piggyback
Facts.
on something when you finish.
Anything that they can tell me, I can tell myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm keeping it being, because in life
Mm-hmm.
I guide myself. I don't have no guidance. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of us don't have no guidance. A lot of us is looking for guidance. But at the
Sure.
end of the day, my guidance is through the Most High. When I wake up in the morning, I ask the Most High to guide me in life. You understand what I'm saying? I don't ask the Most High, please let me talk to this person so that I can know. Because at the end of the day, what I've been through in life is what I've been through in life, right? And I know how to keep a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Just as much as I know how to keep myself happy. Like, I don't need that guidance from somebody else. So for those that do, pay for those consultations and stuff, at the end of the day, bro, build that confidence within. Go to the gym if you feel like you want to work in your body and look better. Eat healthier. Drink water. Go outside and get some sunlight. Build that energy up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have to, bro. Because at the end of the day, you can sit there and look at a bodybuilder, right? Hold on. 2 seconds. You can look at a bodybuilder and feel like, yo, who this nigga think he is? Man, he worked hard. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
He was in the gym putting in work. What you talking about?
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you want to build confidence within, bro, put in the work for that. That's it.
Facts.
Yo, man.
Look, I want to pick it back of what TC was saying, right?
Yeah.
If you, I look at it like this, bro. If you really don't know and you really unaware and you're just that dumb, brother, I'm talking about for everybody across the board in this earth. If you don't know, then you're gonna have to reach out for some help, right? But if you want if you looking for the peanut butter and jelly, it's free. But if you want the Roof Chris steak potatoes, the shit that tastes so good, you're gonna have to pay for that. Because that's the bread and butter. That's my work. That's what I work to put in. So I'm putting a price on that, right? So this is what I'm getting to, and I'm gonna let you go ahead, Elvis. I was on Clubhouse, and I know you know about Clubhouse, right? So they had this moderator, right? She was very, very proper, right? So she went to coaching, and she's from the hood and everything like me and stuff like that. So she went to coaching, and that changed the whole perspective on life. She paid for coaching, changed the whole perspective on life. Her whole lingo is different. The way she talk is different. She talks like a Caucasian person that went to school that studied at like NYU or something, right? So what I'm saying is that they had one of the people that was in a room with her, and what she was saying, asked her for, hey, you got to give me your connects. Who's your coach? How much it is? And then the girl told her, no, I'm not going to give you that. I don't blame her for saying I'm not going to give you that. I'm not giving you that advice because I had to reach out to those coaches and pay for that type of advice. So me just giving you that, I'm not knowing what you're going to do with that information. I had to pay for that information myself. It was valuable. You see what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is that things in life have a price to it, bro. Sometimes you may have to put that money down for things to, for you to see things going right sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like everything ain't free. You want to pay for something. You go ahead, Elvis.
That's probably true, but it's not always worth it. That's all I say. It's not always worth it. Sometimes the service can be, it can be subpar, and sometimes, most of the time, they just gonna tell you the info that you already know, and that's what happened with me, I guess. It's probably not gonna be the case for everybody, but what happened with me when I was heavy into the red pill, I used to pay for consultations. Not gonna lie, I paid like 2 times for Steph's Code, 1 time for Ron Wills. I never paid for AMS. It was too much.
And how much was those guys? Because I know they got consultations, but I never had one.
Steph's Code, 45. I think like $45.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 45, something like that. And Ron Wills, it was like $70 for an hour on the phone. And I did it. And not gonna lie, Ron Wills, he gave me a little something. Not gonna lie, because Ron Wills, he's a smooth cat. He's an old cat. And not gonna lie, that AMS was right when he said this. This was he was right on. You gotta listen to your elders because they have the most experience on life, and they can tell you things that you would not expect. Like he told me things I did not expect, and it was crazy. But for the most part, like Steph's Code, he told me a lot of things that I already had the answer to. Not gonna lie, so I just I came to the realization that honestly, you don't need to pay for that shit. You don't.
Everything is inside you, bro. TC,
everything's inside.
You have everything, dog. Like,
of course.
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If you're a little sauced up already and you want that extra extra sauce on you, and you a player and you carry yourself in a different type of light, you may want that extra to make yourself look even better, but you don't really need that anyway, man. You have everything inside you, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go
Absolutely.
ahead,
Now let me ask you a question. Why do the elders hate on us? Like us young 20-year-olds and stuff like that. Why? Because I be personally seeing that myself. Like I'll have somebody way older than me just like hating on me. It's like, man, wait, bro, you way older than me. Like, why? Why is that?
Age
because
as in what? Age as in what?
the
Now I'm
20s,
saying
man, when you in your 20s,
they could be in their
go ahead.
30s,
Wait,
their
so a
40s,
20,
their
so
50s. Why do they be
somebody in their
hating?
60s?
They could be in their
So
40s,
older
50s,
man?
whatever. But it's like, why do they hate on us young ones? For what?
I just feel like they probably feel like they missed out on life, and they see y'all turning up and getting this money and got these podcasts going on, and
That's what it is,
around their
Fletch.
time it was an internet era how it is now. So it's
Yeah.
like y'all getting to the bag faster, y'all getting to the internet faster, and they missed out on that. So I feel like that could be it. But I also understand that, not saying you Elvis, not saying UTC, but a lot of youngins do not give a F
Yeah.
about nothing. They don't
Yeah.
care. So with that being said, when you got a 40 and 50-year-old trying to come talk to you on some real stuff, have an open ear if he's spitting game
Yeah.
to save you. You feel me? Now they do
Yeah.
have old fools out there. I wouldn't trust an old fool, but if somebody really giving you some game, meaning an older cat, don't disrespect that guy.
Shout
So I
out to
feel like
Cable
you
New
should
Year
listen.
2.0.
Facts. My guy KB.
Chris was
Good,
good,
bro.
Brody was good, was good. Shout out to everybody for joining the live stream so far. Shout out to Fletch, shout out to E. I'm gonna take this ring light off.
Go
We've
ahead,
been
Fletch,
rocking
finish.
out now 36 minutes so far, you know what I'm saying? It's been a good live stream so far. If y'all got any questions, please be sure to tap
Facts.
in, you know?
I just want to thank you for having me on. Elvis, I want to thank you for having me on. TC, you know this is my type of vibe. I like to talk my S, you know. So and everybody that's on TC channel, you know, shout out to y'all. Y'all go come to my channel, man. It's Uncle Fletch 2X. I appreciate that. Your boy needs subscribers up. I'm talking about manhood stuff. If you're interested in being a man again, if you was a wimp, simp, come holler at your boy, man. I got some answers for you that'll save your life, bro. So Uncle Fletch 2X, baby, holler at me.
Yeah. Yo, to answer your question, TC, man, I think what Fletch was saying was I think he had the best answer. Not gonna lie, I think that's what it is, man. When you young, you're ripe fruit. Put it as that. Because when you old, your body's it's kind of deteriorating a little bit. You start to look older. You're sagging. Your muscles ain't as strong. So when you young, you're ripe fruit. And like I said, man, health is wealth, man. When you're young and you're healthy and you're on your grind and you working out and you practicing SR and you just doing a bunch of shit, man, them old niggas, what? My bad to say the N-word, please, my bad. But
Just
when
say
they
in
look at
them
you,
old
bro,
in.
they hate you, bro. Of course, you got the glow. You got your glow is crazy. When you in your 20s, your glow is crazy.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
That's what it is.
They missed out, man. They missed out, bro.
They missed
And
out.
it's not too late, because you know why? They still alive, bro. They still can make something shake, you know?
There's one thing, I only asked that question because I say the old people, but it be people our age too. And it's like, as one, we gotta want to see each other do good in life. We gotta be solid. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta want to see somebody elevate. My dog is blowing. Yo, bro, can you? If I put you in the room, save it up to the live stream. All right. If you keep on growling, I'm gonna put you in the room. All right. I'm trying to do a live stream for the.
Yeah, 100% though, man. Like, and
Facts,
my
dog.
bad.
My bad.
Yeah.
Are you good?
But my bad. But yeah, we gotta want to see each other do good in life. You know what I'm saying? Just as one. And I guess like you were saying earlier, the older people probably didn't have what we have now. You know what I'm saying? We got the internet. We're able to build for ourselves, do things, and a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, ain't attached to the lifestyle that they was living in their past. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that they was going through whatever they was going through in their
And the
life.
streets heavy. It was a lot of street stuff, a lot of violence, a lot of
You know what I'm saying? So as far
yeah,
as us, it's like
them, bro.
at least we have some things, but we still got to stay focused because there still be people that be out here wilding, bro. Wilding. That's not cool, bro.
Nah, man, 100%, man, 100%, bro. Yeah, like when you young, you're ripe fruit. That's the best way I could put it. I don't know if that says a lot, but that's the best way I could put it. You're just ripe fruit when you're young. You look at you're like the top tier when you're healthy. When you're a young, healthy man, bro, that's the most important thing. You gotta focus on your health, man. I think health is the most important. Way better. It's more important than money. More important than money.
You can't buy health.
Yeah.
You cannot buy health, bro.
Now you can pay your doctor bills and pay for your prescriptions and stuff.
Who wants to pay that?
Right.
Yeah.
Who wants to pay that?
Right.
Bro?
When you could be living a healthy lifestyle already. Right.
The sun is $3.99. You get you some sunlight, you drink your water, and you take your supplements, you can take care of yourself, you can heal your body. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people ain't eating their fruits, man. Fruits is the most important thing, bro. Fruits is the energy. Fruits are alive. When you eat
a lot of people drinking sodas all day.
Yeah, when you eat, FLETCH, when you eat dead foods, that's what you putting out. You putting out dead energy. But when you eat alive shit like fruits, grapes, bananas, they alive. That's what you gotta eat. You gotta eat something that gives you energy, and that's you gotta eat your fruits. You gotta drink your water like TC. You gotta work out.
Take your vitamins.
Take your vitamins and
take your vitamins, man. Got to.
Please
I take Centrum.
Yeah.
Like $13.99, man. It's
and that's
real
you know what, and I feel like that's what a lot of people are missing. I feel like that's why younger men are more addicted to the internet and more addicted to pornography now, is because they're missing certain things that they need to be doing. Like they're not active enough. I feel like if you're not active enough, if you in the crib a lot, you're bound to do some crazy shit with yourself. Honestly, you're bound to probably beat off.
Idle mind is the devil's workshop.
You gotta stay.
Gotta be doing a little something. If you had them thoughts, man, escape it quick. Like, yo, shit, I gotta get out the house real. I gotta run to the store. I gotta call one of my friends. Anything to get them negative thoughts, man, because that shit is destructive. Excuse my language.
I wanna give y'all a audio book to read. The Way of the Superior Man. That's a must. Y'all can listen to it. Y'all can read the physical book, whatever. But what you just said was very important. If you keep yourself idle for too long, that energy that you want to come in your room or wherever you at, because you're not doing nothing. You're not being active. You're not transmuting your energy. So when everybody say my urges, I can't control my urges, I can't do this, I can't do that, with yourself, right? You're not doing nothing. At the end of the day, your urges aren't going anywhere because it's in your body. So it's always gonna be there regardless. That's your sexual energy. Duh.
Facts.
But you cannot keep yourself idle. You must be active, bro. Like, all jokes aside, you really gotta be active and want to take care of yourself. That's why we always tell y'all. I don't just say that just so that y'all can get muscles, bro. You gotta boost your body, bro. You gotta want to work your muscle. That's why I say to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You are too lazy, TC. That's the problem.
I went live earlier and I told the live stream I needed a day to myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot that, like, this week is an important week. I take my certification exam this week. You know what I'm saying? So I needed today for myself to study. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't about to be idle and do nothing. I kept myself active, you know? So I don't know where FLETCH went. But
he'll be back.
But yeah, you can't sit around and do nothing, fellas. Y'all gotta be active. Y'all gotta do something to transmute that energy, or else you just gonna fall into a sunken hole where you feel like it's really filling a void in your life when it's not at all. At all. It would never fill a void. It would never make you happy. It will just feel good in the present moment. But you never really live in the moment more that you continue to watch pornography because you really thinking that it's real. You really thinking that it's real. That's like it's like creating a walking zombie.
Yeah, man. Nah, that shit is so active, man. That's the best thing anybody can do. And I want to talk about this, man. Another thing too, man. When you're not active, when you're not working towards something in life, I feel like you're easily influenced as a young person, as a young dude, especially. Like, just an example, like even living in the hood, when you're not working towards something, when you're not in school, when you're not, when you're not working out, when you don't have a goal, I feel like, man, you're easily influenced. I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute. I might just do a video on it, but I want to talk to y'all.
You doing a video now, brother? You doing one now, Lord. You on TC channel spitting.
I want to talk to y'all about, man, hood influence and gang influence. Why do y'all think the gang? I say the gang epidemic is higher now. Like, I don't know if it's a stat. I mean, it's a little bit safer where I'm at in the Bronx, like compared to the past years. But why do y'all think the gang influence is so high? You know,
We got it
what do y'all
down here
think it
too.
is?
We got Bloods and Crips down here too. My uncle was initiated in Colorado. So and I live in a Crip area in New Orleans. You feel me? So it's like, I mean, it's either you into it or you're not into it. It's like, sometimes some kids don't have no hope. It's like that's the only way, because it's like in those gangs, it's like a brotherhood, but there's violence too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not promoting no gang violence on your channel, bro. I'm just putting that out there. But it is a brotherhood to it, and I feel like you either could choose that side or just do your own thing.
Yeah, true. What you think, TC? You think is the reason it's so influential?
So, gang violence is influenced by what goes on in the home, right? What goes on in your environment, what you see outside, what you see on TV, what you see in the movies, what these rappers promote. I'm saying all types of stuff, right? Like FLETCH just said, some people join gangs in order to feel like it's a family, right? But what I sent you earlier is what I'm gonna say out loud. If you try to be gangster, right? For those people that want to put on the gangster persona, or for the dudes and the women that want to be gangsters, the only thing that's promised to you is jail or the cemetery. That is it. There's nothing else that will be promised to you in life for being a gangster. Some people want to glorify it to make themselves look good, but there's nothing good out of being a gangster.
Nothing good.
I'm gonna piggyback off what you said.
That's just my opinion.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna piggyback off what you said when you finish.
You're good. That's my personal opinion. Why? Because it's like everybody don't have to be in the streets. Everybody don't have to be a part of the street life. When somebody's life gets ended quickly, and you can't come back from the dead, right?
You can't.
Like,
you cannot.
You're gone. I know they make stories that some people then came back from. Man, listen, you can't come back from the dead, bro. So if you decide to sign up for this lifestyle, you gotta understand what comes along with that lifestyle, and not everybody is built for that. I tell people all the time, man, I ain't built for the streets, bro. That ain't my lifestyle. I'd rather put out positive vibes, positive energy. You know what I'm saying? And I've also heard comments where they say, man, they created sidewalks for a reason. Man, that's absolutely true. Because everybody ain't built for the streets, bro. Now, do I know how to
created sidewalks for a reason?
They created sidewalks for a reason. You know,
that's crazy.
And that's not
I never thought of that.
And make it seem like you soft. Like, nah.
I never thought of that,
say, bro. Because the streets, what I say, the streets don't love nobody. I see somebody right that did.
We seen over and over King Von. We seen all these tragedies happen. But I will say, you can be a gangster out here. You can be what you want to be. You can have a gangster mentality in the square world, bro, without doing nothing violent, but just your whole attitude gangster.
What I was about to say was
how you move. How you moving right now, TC? Like, how you moving with everything going on? It's gangster.
Yeah.
So you can be gangster in your own way without hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And what I try to say is, what I was about to say was, when it comes down to defending yourself, of course, you always want to defend yourself. You never want to let somebody disrespect you. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm talking about for those that just go out in the world and they want to kill somebody just cause. There's nothing gangster about that. You know what I'm saying? Or they want to go out and harm somebody just cause. Like, there's nothing gangster about that.
I don't want to hurt any little kids or none of that, man. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that's selling drugs. I'm talking about hard drugs, bro. That's destroying people. There's nothing gangster. I understand everybody gotta eat, everybody gotta make money, but what are you doing by destroying humanity? That's not gangster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for those that maybe, young, don't get influenced by what you see on TV and by what you see by these celebrities. Because at the end of the day, bro, they ain't gonna save you. They ain't gonna save you. Ain't nobody gonna save you. You know what I'm saying? Like, try your best to be the positive person, bro, and put out positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think that the streets is good, bro. The streets don't love nobody at all. You know what I'm saying? The streets be taking people left and right.
100%. Yo,
Hold on, let me tap in on these comments real quick.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. And then I'm gonna tap in on these comments. Like that,
Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna tap in
tap in on the comments while I say this. It's gonna be short. Yeah, man. I think the main influence is just a lot of hip hop. I love hip hop. Y'all know I love hip hop, bro. I'm a huge hip hop fan. Nipsey Hussle, like one of my favorite rappers, Davies. But man, the more I connect to the Most High, and the more I'm reading my Bible and just doing things that'll keep me, in good energy. The more I realize that hip hop it can be very dangerous, man. That shit is like mind control, bro. And I feel like hip hop is the main reason why a lot of young dudes they feel like they need to be gangster in order to fit in the hood, or just hip hop could be dangerous. And the women, especially these women, they want the young women at least in the hood. The young women, the young finest women, they want the gangsters, and stuff like that can really, influence a young man to do the unthinkable. And what I say is this, man, just, for right now, for while you're growing up, man, trust me when I say this. While you're growing up, if you're in high school and you feel like you're missing out, you're not missing out on nothing. Trust me. When you're in your 20s and when you're in your 30s and when you're making money and you're looking good, you're working out and you're doing things that's better than the gang lifestyle. Trust me, it's way better. It's 100% better, dudes. You're gonna get a lot of respect when you grow up. So for a lot of young dudes that's in high school that are seeing that, you're not missing out on that gang lifestyle. Trust me, you're not.
You look cool, but it's a lot of violence, man. It's a lot of violence, and it look cool on TV and people throwing their flags, and but nah, man, just do. I feel like you do your own thing. Nah, by all means, if you want to go down that route, these guys on here telling you what it's about. By all means, go ahead and try it and see. But do your own thing, man. God gave you that gift. You special. Look in the middle. I always say, look in the middle of your hand. Nobody has the same handprint and lines like you in this universe. You feel me? So you are different.
Big fact.
So do your own thing, dog. Do whatever you like. Do it. Be great at it.
Another thing too, a lot of OGs, a lot of gangsters, a lot of old former gangsters, they all say the same thing. It's not worth it. All the old dudes, all the 30-year-old gangsters, former Crips, former Bloods, they all gonna say the same thing. They try to keep young kids out of that gang lifestyle.
Now they had dudes that did 50 and 60 years and came home and was like, yo, I wrote a book. I got some organizations and some businesses open, telling about my life story being locked up. They got them type of dudes out there too.
Bro. And
that live the life and telling you it. And especially it's not what it is how it used to be in the 90s, dog, and in the 70s and 80s. Like it's different now.
It's different now,
Yeah. Don't get me wrong though. You got some people that, you know what I'm saying, do their time, they come home, they try to change their life for the better. Then you have some people that do their time, come home, go back, come home, go back, come home, go back.
Yeah, man,
it don't make no sense.
They don't even like
you
it
have
out here
those
no
that
more,
just
bro.
promote.
They don't even like.
And then you got those that promote just negative. They promote just negativity all day, and it's like that's not helping any human. Like, look, Juan said the content in drill music at NYC too, and that's facts.
Wait, say it again, TC. Say it again.
The content that they put in drill music, the type of thing that they be saying in the drill music to inspire the mind and influence the people, that's facts too. Because you can listen to a song and think that lifestyle is cool. The same way that they be promoting lean and Molly and all this extra stuff. None of that stuff is really cool, bro. If anything, is destroying humanity. And for real, and what I wanted to say was the demonic energy. I feel like people just be latching on to over and over and over and over and over and over again. When you don't have to latch on to that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know for your inner spirit that you don't even want to be that person. So why be that person? You know that if like I just said out loud, the OG say it all the time. It was never worth it. They know that they didn't want to be that person. Y'all gotta see through these things. You understand what I'm saying? They just lived that life, and now look, they 50 and 60, mad old, wishing that they could relive life, but they can't. That's why you gotta learn to pay attention to what goes on in life, but always be your own person, and always, like I said, Like Fletch said earlier, you can be whoever you want, right? But being gangster and acting tough and all that extra stuff is never gonna get you nowhere. It's not gonna get you nowhere, bro.
Facts.
At all.
Now we
That's all I gotta
brought
say.
up a topic one time about, you know, if you was in a situation where you had to snitch to save your life and put your friends in jail, like the 6ix9ine situation, right? Would you do those 50 years if somebody was to antagonize your girl and do all this foolishness, or would you just charge it to the game and keep it moving? What would you do?
I'm fighting everybody, bro. But you see me, I wouldn't be that dumb to put myself in a situation like that.
You know, facts. Thank you, TC. I wouldn't even be in that
I wouldn't be that
situation
dumb,
in the
bro.
first place.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Easier said than
Yeah.
done, dog,
Like,
when you're getting this money.
Cause
It,
no, because everything in life is choices, bro. Everything.
Facts.
yeah.
So 6ix9ine knew what he was doing, bro. He was making them choices. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it a band. He decided to hang around that crowd. He decided to hang around those type of dudes, and then look at what type of energy they was carrying with them. That's why I don't hang around nobody.
Exactly.
I don't have to hang around people, bro. I can be by myself at all times to be perfectly fine. I understand
Yes,
there's
sir.
mad people on this planet. We just out here chilling on a rock, but I don't have to hang around nobody, bro. All jokes aside,
Yes, sir.
I'm not doing no time for nobody because I value my life way too much to ever waste my time. It's crazy. I was just saying this yesterday, bro. You never want to be somewhere around a whole bunch of dudes, bro. You never, ever.
I'd rather be
Never,
about a whole
bro.
bunch of ladies, dog.
So funny, bro. You never want to be around a whole bunch of dudes, bro. So
I'm
why
gonna be the
put yourself in
dude.
a
I'm gonna be the
situation
dude in the
where you
middle
gonna
with like
manifest that?
4 chicks on the side of me, man. Chilling.
Wait,
That's
go
why
ahead,
they
TC.
created
Finish.
women to keep the planet balanced, bro. They created women to balance the planet. Imagine the planet with all
Wow.
dudes. Nigga, we would be on
100%.
this planet stressed out. You
100%,
know what I'm saying?
TC.
So for
Yo, I want to
myself,
add on to that. But
I'd
go ahead.
rather Nah, go ahead, bro. Give me 2 seconds. For
Yo,
myself,
man.
I would rather spend time with myself and watch who I'm around than hang around a whole bunch of dudes that think that that's cool. Nah, I'm good off that, bro. I'm good
They
off that.
probably
Not even
hating
gonna
on you
front.
anyway.
No, but yo,
And
I
that's
like
what
how
I'm
he
Probably
saying.
said
hating
They
on
was
that.
you
hating
anyway.
on other dudes, bro.
Bro,
50
love,
50 of them dudes hating on you that you running with anyway.
yeah. Yo, I
Okay,
like how
I
he
could
said
say
that
I'm
though,
not
man.
doing 50.
That was 100% what he said, man. When you're around, it's funny because females are the balance to this world. Believe it or not, females are the balance. Females are to, you know, and this just goes back. I could go as deep as I want, but for right now, I'm gonna stick to the topic and say that when you're that's the reason why jail is jail, man. You're around a lot of dudes. You're around a lot of testosterone, and when you're around that environment, shit gonna happen. Something's gonna happen no matter what, bro. When you're around testosterone, bro, that's what happens. And sometimes some dudes, not gonna lie, some dudes need that. There's nothing wrong with that. Some dudes need that to be around other men, you know, so they can be more manly, so they can be more masculine. But then another thing, it can be dangerous because, for example, when you live, and this is the problem with NYC too. The problem is that it's kind of like jail because everybody's so close together, especially in the most crime ridden hoods. What you see in the most crime ridden hoods, bro? It's a bunch of projects. It's a bunch of dudes in the projects. In my hood in Brook Ave, it's a bunch of project buildings. It's a lot of people in the project buildings. They all stuck together. It's like jail. So a lot of shit happens like that for a reason, you know. But like, yeah, I like what TC said, man. Females are the balance, man. Females are the balance for 100%.
Man, that's crazy out there, man. Y'all be careful out there, man. Don't get stabbed up or shot up, bro.
Nah, you know, and like it's crazy, man, because a lot of dudes, you know, you feel like you need to do something. I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel what TC said. When you get smacked, you don't want to just stand there and not do nothing. I get it, but at the end of the day, man, be smart. Just be smart. Know where you're at. Know your surroundings, man. Because honestly, if some dude out here right now in my block or even down further in 138 was to call me a crazy name, like if he was to call me a bitch and I don't do nothing, there's a reason why I didn't do nothing. Like, honestly, you might have to be the better man, bro. Because that dude, he could call you a bitch, right? And you can literally be like, what you said? And you can, my bad for cursing. And you could go up to him and you can start something, but then he could have 20 other dudes running behind him, ready to jump you,
But the burn on him, no, the dude had a burn on him already.
Honestly, bro, you just got to be smart,
Shoot
bro.
you in the hallway, is over with.
Don't let
Nobody
your
knew.
ego. Don't let
Walk
your
away
ego
from your
get the best.
body.
You know. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Gotta be careful out
That's
there.
why. That's why you learn to you learn to kill them with kindness when it comes down to negativity, and you gotta understand that words is words. As long as nobody put their hands on you, and as long as nobody do none of that, bro.
You don't want your mom
because at the
crying,
end of the
bro.
day, negative creates negative. Yeah, and that's the thing too, bro. You don't want your mom crying over your casket or I miss my
Yeah,
son.
man.
Cause it be
Nobody
dudes
wants
killing
that.
dudes, bro. You don't see when the last time you heard of a girl killing a dude.
And then the
You
dude
know
go
what I'm saying? Like
to
it
the
be dudes
funeral.
killing dudes,
The
bro.
the dude that killed him go to the funeral, look at you to make sure you dead in the casket. That's sad, dog.
Yeah.
The killer
Crazy,
be at
bro.
the
It's
funeral.
whack. And it's like we gotta do better as humanity, bro, as humans. Like I'm not out here to see somebody get destroyed, and I'm not out here to destroy somebody, bro. Like I'm not out here to do none of that, bro. Like I'm here to serve my purpose and put out positive vibes, positive energy, and I ask for
Facts.
protection from the Most High every single day. Every single day,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Every time I walk outside in that real world, bro, I make sure I pray before I leave my crib. Because making it back home is it's a blessing. It's an underrated blessing that people take for granted. They just think, oh, because I made it back home, I'm good. Nah, bro, you lucky, bro. You blessed. Because
You
somebody
lucky.
out there that's
Somebody's
never gonna make it
always
back home, but that didn't make it back
somebody's
home.
always watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Always, dog. Good or bad,
For real,
somebody's always paying
bro.
attention, man.
Like, and it's like, bro, you always, and you always want to stay like on your P's and Q's at all times. You feel me? Always stay 10 toes with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just pay attention to people's energy. You know, because like when you that light and when you try to shine your light and stuff like that, bro, it's always, especially like he said, we live in New York, bro. So the energy out here be super dark, super dark.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And it's like yo,
Facts.
you probably would never see New York ever come together as one. You probably will never see that ever in your life.
Gotta be
Everybody in New
careful.
York
It'll
just
be
come
a
together
crazy
as one.
thing
That would
like
never happen, bro.
that. Yeah.
The
And it's like
boogeyman always come
you
in the
could pray
dark,
for it
man. He come like a spirit
always, bro.
and attack you.
Always, bro. That's why I said you
For
gotta just
real,
be
bro. You don't even
careful.
know what came a hold of. Before you
And,
know it, you done killed the whole family. Like you just then lost it. Like
and
that
that's what I'm
evil shit.
saying. The negative
In my
energy it
language.
builds up. It builds up, and you create more tension with the negative energy, bro.
Right.
It's like you don't have to. You don't have to. Sometimes walking away is
No.
the best thing for you to do. You know what I'm saying? You be the
Yes,
bigger
sir.
man.
I try to tell people that
You're
sometimes
not
walking
soft,
away is
nigga.
the
You
best.
care about your life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right.
you
Now,
value
exactly.
but
your
I
How
life.
will
about
say
So
you can
that's
be
what you do.
a legal like a gun holder. You can be legally, but
Yeah,
only use it when your
but
life is in jeopardy for you to use it.
yeah? I mean, to me, I don't feel
and once
leverage.
again,
Yeah.
yeah.
Legal
No,
with papers.
I was about to say I like what you said. What sometimes, man, walking away is the best option because you care. It's not the fact that you're soft. It's the fact that you care about your life. A lot of dudes don't have nothing going for themselves. A lot of dudes they don't live with their parents. Their parents done kicked them out the crib. They not in good relationship with their parents. They don't have nothing. They don't have a job. They don't have a business. They're not working towards something. So a lot of dudes, they act reckless for a reason. They don't give a fuck. They ain't got nothing to lose. But for me, and for TC and for Fletch, man, I'm still, I'm connected to my family. I'm not about to be out here, trying to get jumped by niggas or trying
You
to
got
get
that
shot by
support
nobody.
system to help you,
Yeah,
dog. You blessed.
my family gonna be disappointed in me. If I die, you know, that the
Right.
only thing I'm gonna do is just make my family, I'm gonna disappoint them but I'm just gonna break their hearts, bro. Like that's the shit you gotta think about. Think about your life when you in those situations. But yeah, go ahead, Phil. Or TC.
I wouldn't mind saying that. I think Fletcher's talking.
Yeah, Fletch. Yeah, it was Fletch. He
I would
I
just
think
had
he
to
froze.
move cautiously out here. If you're a legal gun holder, have your papers on. You're gonna call when you're riding with you, man. Use it safely. Only don't be a fool and pull it out and flash dudes and try to shoot. No, man. Only use it if you know you about to die. You feel me?
Yeah, sir. Yes,
Because
sir.
you can talk yourself out of situations a lot, bro. Especially if you're a man with testosterone, you know how to carry yourself. You could be like, dude, stop playing with me like that. I ain't the type of dude to be played with like that. And some dudes would be like, oh man, I ain't mean nothing. Do it. It's a way you do things without pulling your burn out first. You feel me? So
Right.
always remember that, man.
Well, we ain't promoting negativity on this channel, man. None of that, man.
At all.
Like he said,
Nah.
if you are a holder, then you have your papers. But besides that, people
Right.
gotta stop destroying people, man. That's just that, because guns don't kill people. It's people killing people at the end of the day. So
Yo, tap
every
into
day
the
I know we
comments,
see
too.
something new. Every day something going that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? For sure. But I appreciate all of y'all though. I ain't gonna lie.
No
I think
doubt,
the latest
dog.
comment
No
was
doubt.
just Chris saying he not doing 50 and Blake just saying
Facts. Ain't nobody trying to do 50 though. I ain't trying to do
You know what I'm
50 for
saying?
no man.
If
For
y'all
I'm
nobody.
not trying to do 50,
if
dog.
y'all got any more
I don't want to do no 50 years, man. I really don't.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If y'all got any more comments or anything y'all want to ask us, y'all can definitely tap in because we've been on a live stream for 1 hour and 5 minutes now. Definitely been a good live stream so far. And you know what I'm saying? We're rocking out. I don't gonna lie.
Definitely got to do it
If y'all
again.
got any questions for me, y'all can ask as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man. 100% though, yo. I like what we talked about today, bro. That's real topics, bro. Real topics. Man,
Definitely.
personally, Fletch, not gonna lie, to add on to what you were saying, man. I don't even feel led to have a gun. I feel like I could survive without a gun. I'm just a smart dude, unless I really feel led to have a gun, then I'll have it. But honestly, I feel like I could survive without a gun. A lot of dudes, they feel like they can't survive without a gun, so that's the reason why they have one, because that their mindset is, it's in a different vibration. You just got to be on the right vibration. I think you got to put the right energy out, and you'll get the same back from me. But I agree with you.
Absolutely.
If you do have a gun,
it's like you have a weapon, you feel like you're protected, but I feel like in a way you plan on taking somebody's life, and that's not serving your purpose in this world. So when you take somebody's life, you're taking your own life as well. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand that. But
that's crazy. That's a heavy burden to carry on your back, boy. I don't want to imagine how that feels.
Oh
man.
Yeah. Yeah, facts, Juan. You don't have to. Yeah, man. Nah,
Facts.
Yeah. Let me see the comments.
I ain't gonna front. I feel like we can end it on that one. If y'all want.
Yeah.
Because I gotta get back to studying for this.
Okay.
I definitely appreciate y'all tapping in. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all free sometime this week, we can definitely tap in on another live stream. You feel me? Just
most definitely.
We can go.
Send a
we
link.
can definitely tap in.
Send a link.
I got y'all. Everybody
hit them like
else
button
that's
before y'all
tuned in on
smash
the
up
live
out of
stream,
here,
I appreciate
man.
y'all. Yeah, definitely smash the like button. I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Hopefully we helped out with something. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the conversation tonight. We let it flow. It wasn't forced. None of that. You feel me? And like I say all the time, make sure you're taking care of yourselves. You feel me? Make sure you enjoy your night. Don't be like Alright?
Facts. Don't relapse, yo. I cannot relapse, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro.
I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Please.
And one more thing. I just hope that, I had a
man.
great time today. I just hope that we changed a few guys' perspective on things. And now they can, take the steps to what we were saying to move a little bit differently and get things done in their life so they could be the greatest version of themselves. So I just hope y'all was listening, man, and taking in game. And I can't wait to hear from y'all again, man. I love y'all.
Facts, Fletch. Real shit, man. Subscribe.
Yeah, we definitely gonna tap in on Clubhouse tonight too, though. But I appreciate everybody. If you're new to the channel, please make sure y'all sub to all 3 of our channels, man. Please. And if you're seeing this video in the future, please make sure y'all subscribe to Fletch. Make sure y'all subscribe to E. Alright.
Uncle Fletch 2X, baby.
On the tube. Uncle Fletch 2X. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate y'all. Love is love, man. I'm out here, coach.
Peace.
Peace. All right.